Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm All Things Wrestling, and today I'm going to be giving my thoughts on WWE SmackDown Live 28th of February 2017. Before I start the video, I just want to give a quick mention to What Culture and What Culture Extra live streams that have unfortunately ended tonight. The Monday and Tuesday live streams were so amazing. King Ross and Adam Pacitti on Tuesday were especially my favourite things to watch when they did karaoke and you phoned in and you did karaoke with them. It was a laugh, guys. This last night that we just did, it was been a pleasure. It really was. The karaoke, you guys are always a laugh, and Kenny ordained as a minister married the two that are legitimately married apparently. This is the kind of mental bonkers shit that goes on, or did go on. It's a very sad moment that it's ended, and I really do miss it. So please guys, replace it with some other content. But anyway, let's get straight to the video. Tom Phillips is on commentary, if anyone was wondering. He was the focus point of the show on the commentary, because when they had to pitch something, it was him and JBL. You would think they would have worn off. But then again, Seth Rollins nudes, cheating on his fiancée, dick pics. He got the title. Tom Phillips cheating on the missus. WWE logic, you cheat on your missus as you get big things in the company. Who knows? We start off with Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan watching the finish of the Battle Royale. Shane did tell Bryan that he made the right call. Styles joined them and they said they can wear out the tape, but it was a tie. AJ said if you did have another angle, you would have seen who won the match. Harper did fall out first. You can go ahead and cancel that match and make him #1 contender. Daniel and Shane said that AJ is lucky that he's getting this chance. AJ insults Harper, suggesting he hasn't showered in a while. While he does not realise that Luke Harper is standing right behind him, until Daniel and Shane play things up. AJ then kind of scampers out there, and then Luke tells Shane and Daniel thank you and walks off. It was a weird opening segment, but I liked it. Then we go to Miz TV with John Cena. John Cena comes out, Miz introduced him. Before Cena could speak, Miz had them cut his mic. Miz had something to say before Cena was allowed to talk. Miz claimed Cena was on top, but not because he was good, because he manipulates everybody. Miz suggested Cena would never let him be the guy. He was about to reach that level when he main evented WrestleMania, but claimed Cena took it away from him a few weeks later. Miz called Cena jealous and a hypocrite. He reminds us of all the nasty things Cena said about The Rock leaving for Hollywood, but now Cena's the one who's never around. This led us "you sold out" chant. You're kind of true, I'm gonna be honest. Miz called Cena a parody of the former self, and former self was a joke. Miz was frustrated because he's the one who's here doing the media and making SmackDown a mushy show. Cena was gifted the title match of Royal Rumble, but no matter how many strings he pulls, there's still only one of the greatest of all time, Ric Flair. And then Miz goes, whoo! Miz tossed Cena from the Battle Royale because he wanted Cena to feel what he feels, but it's still nothing compared to what Cena has done to him. He let Cena talk after that. Cena, of course, let Miz know how he's just repeating what he's heard from everyone else for years. Cena pointed out that he's really pulling the strings. There's no way he'd be standing face to face with Miz. Rather, Cena would be standing face to face with The Undertaker. This led to cheers and some yes chants. Cena said he never asked anyone to follow him or give him anyone who he is. He ran down the Miz, saying he cut his last name down to resemble The Rock. He stole Chris Jericho's personality, took Ric Flair's figure 4, uses Daniel Bryan's move and chants. This is just repeating AJ Styles from the last 6 months. Cena says Miz is just a dude who's dressed up as a dude playing another dude. Cena said if you ask about any greats, they'll tell you that they'll always see themselves in the ring, but Miz is part of a group of wrestlers who think they can over if they prove that they've been held down. Cena told Miz that he wasn't the Undertaker, but he keeps pressing him because he was a dead man. Maurice tells Cena if he does not leave the ring until she says he can leave the ring. She says Cena is half the man that her husband is. Cena's problem is his ego. She says Cena is a control maniac freak. She says that they have the biggest ego and the smallest of packages. Maurice tells Cena to respect this and slaps him across the face. Cena says Maurice has made the biggest mistake for life. Nikki Bella's music plays. He runs out. Miz and Maurice managed to get out of the ring in time before Nikki can do anything. Nikki says, "If you mess with her, man, she'll break you, bitch." I actually enjoyed this. I don't know where the feud's going, but for now, I'm liking it. I don't know why, but it's alright. Then we go to match number 1, Becky Lynch versus Mickie James in a 2 out of 3 falls match because of Mickie James and Becky Lynch last week, I guess. The first fall, Mickie blocks the exploder attempt and sends Becky into the turnbuckle. Mickie with a mick kick and then sets for a DDT, and she hits it and gets a 3 count. Fall to Mickie James. Mickie 1-0. Fall to Becky with a spinning back kick, but Mickie with a flapjack. Mickie comes off the turnbuckle, but Becky moves, and Mickie with a roll up for the 3 count. Sorry, Becky with a roll up for the 3 count. Sorry, my notes got it wrong. 1-1. And then the last fall, Becky avoids a mick kick and Becky covers Mickie, but Alexa distracts the referee. Mickie bumps into Alexa, then she goes for the near fall with a roll up. Becky kicks out and applies a disarmer, and Mickie taps out. Becky Lynch wins the match. I like this, it's building up Becky even more. Where they're going with it, I don't know, but for now I'm enjoying it. Then we see Luke Harper in a room, and he says he has always been fighting a constant battle with the demon inside. He has made peace with them now. Now they help him because he has new eyes and he can see what true evil is. Bray Wyatt, I'm not afraid of you. When I win tonight and earn my chance to face you at WrestleMania, you are going to be very afraid of me. Please push Harper. Hashtag push Harper. He is an absolutely amazing babyface. I love this guy. My mate Joe is so right. He's so good. And then Bray Wyatt says, may the best man win. Bray said the whole world will want to hear what he has to say tonight. Bray says he will be joined by his brother Randy Orton. Glory to be to me, the holder of the grail, the God you know is Bray Wyatt. I enjoyed both their promos. They're really good, to be fair. Then we go to Alexa Bliss in the back. She's asked by the shit interviewer number 2 about her plans backfiring, and she asks for a comment. Alexa said her first question after winning the title last week is about Becky Lynch. Why not ask about being the first 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion? She managed to compare this to the Oscars and Emma Stone. WWE, you really can't help yourself, can you? Alexa says this is so unexpected. She is such an honour to represent SmackDown as a Women's Champion. She said it's a team effort. She thanked herself for being such a great athlete. She thanked Naomi for having such bad knees and a horrible coordination. Natalia interrupts and she congratulates Alexa on both of them having a big win last week. Alexa says that her win is pretty historic. Natalia says they are both champion caliber superstars. Natalia says this is all about Alexa until she takes that top from her. I like the Alexa part, but please do not put Natalia in a championship match. Nobody likes her. Can she just fuck off? And then Renee Young is with AJ Styles, and she asks him about the match with Luke Harper. AJ said, this is bogus. He knows Harper's feet touched the floor first. He said he will win tonight and he will go to the rightful place where it belongs, the main event of WrestleMania. And then we go to match 2, the AJ Styles versus Luke Harper. Harper gets Styles on his shoulders, but Styles gets to the apron. Styles with a forearm and a round kick. Styles sets for the arm form, hits it. The referee makes a 3 count even though Harper's foot was on the rope. AJ Styles wins. After the match, Shane McMahon comes down to the ring and says this match will determine who faces Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania, and Luke Harper with foot on the rope, so the match will restart. And then we had the match continue, basically. Harper with a jackknife cover for a near fall. Styles is sent to the floor and he argues with Shane McMahon. Harper goes for a super kick on Styles, but he hits Shane instead. AJ Styles moves. Hits Shane when AJ Styles moves. AJ sends Harper onto the ring post. Springboard 450 splash for the 3 count. Bomb Styles. Your winner, AJ Styles. I don't get why you made Luke Harper lose twice in a row. You could have got him to win by dubious circumstances the first time. Make him look a little bit stronger, guys, to be fair. After the match, Styles had some words for Shane as he goes for the back. So it looks like they're still going to be doing that feud. Renee Young is with John Cena and Nikki Bella, but James Ellsworth and Carmella come in laughing, and Nikki's like, what are you laughing about? And then Carmella's like, you're going to want to talk to me like that? And James tells Nikki, don't talk to my girlfriend like that. And she's like, James, and she goes, do not talk to my friend who is a girl like that. And he's like, you're so fake, Nikki. Everything about you is fake, and points to her boobs. Yeah, boobs. And then John Cena interrupts, and then Nikki says she has an order, and then John checks they have a match next week. James and Carmella versus the two phonies. I actually want to see that match. I assume this is the program they're going to be running for a while. Great. Then Daniel Bryan congratulates Styles in the back for getting what he thought he deserved. Bryan offered a handshake, but Styles said no thanks. Styles heard that Bray had sent out an invitation tonight and he wanted to attend. And then we have match 3, Dean Ambrose versus Kurt Hawkins. Dean with the dirty deeds to Hawkins immediately as he entered the ring. The match didn't even officially start. It was brutal. Dean says over the years he's learnt a number of valuable life lessons. One of the most important life lessons is when you're pushed, you have to push back. Over the last few weeks, he's been pushed, prodded, and left for dead. But if Baron Corbin thinks he's going to lay there, Baron will learn a tough life lesson that messing with Dean Ambrose is a bad idea. If you don't believe that, then why not find out right now? Baron Corbin appears on the Titantron. My bay is on the Titantron. He said if Dean wants a fight, that's too bad. He will not come out when Dean calls. Dean says he did not validate his parking, and he has 15 minutes left. Baron says Dean cost him the WWE title at Elimination Chamber. You were a speed bump on the way to the title, now you're a deer standing in the highway. They have some similarities. You love pain and he loves hanging it out. You say that there's no line you will not cross, and let's see if Dean can cross it. Dean says you'll give Baron another lesson. Do not start what you cannot finish. I'm loving this feud. Baron Corbin is bae. That's all I know. Dean is great, and if this results in Baron Corbin winning the Intercontinental Championship, I am all for that. And then we see Neville, and he is asked how can he take his Fastlane opponent seriously tonight. He will show Gallagher why he's the king of the cruiserweights. And then match 3, Apollo Crews versus Dolph Ziggler in a chairs match for some bloody reason. Crews attacks Ziggler from behind and sends him into the ring post, ring barrier and apron before the match even started. And then the finish, Ziggler with a drop toe hold onto the edge of the chair. Crews has trouble breathing, and Ziggler picks him up and drops him on the top of the chair with an atomic drop for the 3 count. It was an alright match, I'm going to be honest. It was so-so. Crews looked a lot more violent here, which I liked. It was having a bit more character to him, which is good. Okay, now we go to the best segment I've seen in a long time. Bray Wyatt's invitational thing, or whatever it was. Bray Wyatt makes his way to the ring. Bray says that AJ Styles is it. To be honest, it did not matter either way. Both of them are just mortals. Something happens to a man when he steps into the ring and realises that he is in the presence of a deity. That is exactly what is going to happen to you, AJ. Deity. A Hardy reference, maybe. Find out in the newsroom about that. You will end up like all the rest. When the bell rings, you're going to feel the spirit of Beelzebub. Bray says it's coming from the hollow ground. He comes from a place that starts in the earth and it continues until you get to your core. Bray says he comes from a part that Randy Orton is in now. Randy Orton appears in time. He said he is here. He's in Bray's shed. You gave the keys to the kingdom, and he is in the dead centre of the kingdom. He is in a place where you can smell the stench of evil in there. This is your world, Bray, but not mine. Randy said it never was. There's a time when he said that he did, if you could not beat him, join them. He has another saying, when you join them at the right time, screw them. This is your temple, is it not? Your place of worship. It's sacred ground because when you look under the floor, you have the sister of Satan. Abigail was laid to rest right under his feet. Ray picked an axe and said, what is left of her? How long has it been? How long has it been the maggots and worms eating her flesh and bone? All that is left is her spirit. Bray, he sees Bray is helpless. You are stripped of your power and ready to explode. Your black heart is beating through your chest because he might find out what makes you tick. He will burn the spirit of Sister Abigail as long as you are the master and he is the servant. he will pledge his loyalty to Bray. In a few moments, I'll be the master and you'll be the servant. Randy throws down the axe and grabs a can of gasoline and pours it all over the shed. Randy says he's coming for Bray and he's coming for his title at WrestleMania. Randy says you're about to hear Sister Abigail scream. The last time you heard her scream was when she took her last breath. He goes outside and pours more gasoline. He lights a match on a tree and says he's going to burn the soul of Sister Abigail to an eternal damnation. And he lights the shed on fire. Wow. What a promo. What a segment. That was one of the most badassest things I've seen in a while. He set a fucking shed on fire. I loved every second of that promo. Some people were like, what the hell's going on? I followed everything. I knew exactly what was going on, and it was amazing. SmackDown was pretty good this week. I enjoyed it. It's all moving forward towards WrestleMania, which is good. I can't wait to watch WrestleMania. It's going to be amazing, guys. I cannot wait, to be fair. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you have. Subscribe to see more content, and I'll catch you later.